Hey, Solar Kneecaps here with Pokemon Walkthrough Part 13. Woohoo! And guest starring me is a nice bowl of cereal. Mm, mm, mm-hmm. Man, I'm starving, man. Alright, so, I caught Blitzen and stuff, but he only has, or she only has, 2 health and cred, so I'm like, I probably need to go here. So I'm running along, like, la da 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 da. I'm gonna have to battle all these trainers next, or this video. I'm not looking forward to that because, you know, it's not funny and cred, but, yeah, so I'm looking around here, nothing. And then there's this fire breather guy, so I'm just like, and it turns, I'm like, no! Yeah, of course, the freaking fat fire breather has to go over here. So he has a Magmar, and I need a good special attacker. Y'all think I should use Magmar? Maybe. Yes, no. Comment about it. Alright. Yeah. So he goes Water Gun, and I go Smoke Screen. Wow. I go Water Gun, he goes Smoke Screen, but eventually I can get the Water Gun off and kill him. So I switch into Flubber just to get some experience to him. And he goes Amber, and I'm like, okay. So I go Water Gun, does a little more than half, goes Leer, which is okay, because I'm faster. So I'm just going to Water Gun to 2-hit KO him. Alright, and Flubber levels up, so I was like, yeah. And of course he's going to ask for my phone number, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to freaking... And he's like, no one ever likes Fire Breathers. Well, that's because you keep trying to freaking battle, and you're fat. You fatty. I'm sorry if anyone's fat in that. He's just annoying. Annoying and fat. Then I'm sorry. If you're annoying and fat, you just get raped. Really? Right now. I'll be waiting. Alright, that should be long enough. So, yeah, I finally heal and all that stuff, so I can start my adventure, and I'm like going around in circles, and I forget that I have a bike because, I don't know, I'm really too lazy to, oh, jeez, I'm sorry, everyone. To, you know, flip it on because, I don't know. So, there's that dude. He doesn't want to take my picture because he's had his fill. And then there's this camper dude. And apparently he's been getting all his info from the radio. And I'm like, what the heck do you know? I looked at that radio. It's just like in my pants. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, I'm just gonna, like, send out Blitzen to basically sweep his entire team. And he tries to break evasion claws like a nub, but I still kill him because it's a Diglett. Yeah, he actually doesn't want my phone number, so I'm like, about bloody time. Someone doesn't want to be like besties or something. So I'm back in the national park, and there's some dudes over there probably having gay sex, but I don't care, you know, I'll just let them do what they do in the park. And there's a chick over there, and I want to battle her, so I go, and apparently she's really snobby about her Pokemon. I mean, gosh, what did she have? And of course it's like a Snubble, and I'm like, ugh, those things are so annoying. So I stomp, and it doesn't do too much, and goes Charm, which is annoying, so I just go Hypnosis to put it to sleep. I'm like, nice. Hypnosis doesn't miss. So I go Stomp, and it does hardly anything at all, so I know I'm going to definitely have to switch. So I'm looking, and I just go for Steve. And he goes Tail Whip. Or she goes Tail Whip, jeez. And I crit the Headbutt, which was probably unnecessary because, I mean, it's Steve. I mean, really. So apparently she thinks my deer is awesome or something, and I'm like, no. So here's another dude, and yeah, apparently he wants to, you know, he wants to film me for more pornography pictures. So I'm just like, ooh, yeah, you like this? And he takes a picture of our group orgy, and he's like, oh, that's really nice. So I'm like, hooray! I'll just look at that later on my PC, you know, just all right. So I'm just walking around looking for someone to fight, and there's this chick here. And yeah, actually, it's not a chick because this Caterpie pops up. I'm like, really, Caterpie? Jeez. So apparently she's like, oh, staring at me. I mean, I was looking at down her pants, but I guess we can just look for a battle. I mean, look at her. She's just asking for it. She's like showing her entire freaking leg. She's like, have me. I'm like, sorry, dude. My life, my love only belongs to a certain person, and that is well, I'm not gonna say because that's in the next video. Dun dun. Kind of, not really. I don't know. But okay, so she has a Cubone, which is pretty win because I mean, it's a Cubone. Who doesn't want a Cubone? So I just stomp it to death, and I get a bunch of experience. So yeah, she's like, you want to exchange phone numbers? And I'm like, yeah. Obviously you don't understand the point of a one-night stand. You don't give me your phone number. So I talked to this chick who's breaking the fourth wall by talking about Pokewalkers. I really don't understand that. I'm pretty sure that they can't have Pokewalkers in that game. So it's another Poke fan dude who's getting violated by his son, doggy style, and he has this freaking annoying Raichu. It goes Thunderstock, and I get the 2-hit. I can easily 2-hit KO it, but no, and then it goes Thunderbolt, so it's pretty crazy that it has a stabbed 80 special hit already at level 16. Isn't that a little uber? Whatever. So but Comball gets through the paralyzation and allowed to kill it. So I'm looking, I'm like, crud, I have no medicine. So I try to get out again, and a Metapod shows up, which is weird nub nose arm thing. I don't honestly have no idea what that is. There's an item over there, but I'm too lazy to get it. So with the power of editing, I go heal up, and now I'm back here. So I beat that dude already, and I pass that guy. I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like fighting him. And I go back, so I want to, like, might as well get some experience, and I run past him because I'm a nub. And apparently he's talking about, I guess he's, yeah, a school kid, and he has this Tangela, which is kind of cool. I don't know. I go stomp, hardly does anything. He goes absorb, and I'm like, this is pointless. So hypnosis missed, but of course his sleep powder hits. I'm like, oh, Mr. High Society. So I'm like, he's probably just gonna go absorb again. So I'm gonna switch out a cotton ball, and he does go absorb, which does 1 damage. And then I go sleep powder. I'm like, how do you like that? So obviously not too much. I'm used to sleep, and I go back to Steve because I'm gonna do a good old-fashioned Ice Fang, which does a lot of damage. And so he takes some Viagra, so he's starting to grow up a bit. But I'm just gonna stop that and freaking bite him. So yeah, Steve levels up, so Super Steve is now even more super. And apparently he fails at predictions. Well, you know, whatever. So apparently he's a nub and likes to read all the time. And I'm like, haha, I'm illiterate. Who knows how to read? So yeah, and then, oh, there's this funny looking tree thing. Guess I'll have to be in the next video. So, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, sub, and goodbye.